Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about how to stash cash as you prepare to leave an abusive partner. Help us get the messages out. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and please share these messages with others, because you never know, just by doing so you could save a life. Are you gearing up to leave an abuser? There are ways to set aside money in secret. Whether you plan to go to a shelter or stay with a friend, it is possible to leave an abuser without a dime to your name. Of course, having money in your pocket will make starting over a little easier. So if you're planning to escape at a future date, you will want to sock away some cash ahead of time. Even if your partner controls the finances, there are ways to set aside money without him or her being the wiser. When it comes to planning your escape, it comes down to a battle of wits, says Dawn Burnett, transformational divorce coach and domestic abuse survivor. She says you have to be one step ahead of your attacker, and here is how you can do it. Funding your future. Lots of abusers control the household finances as another way to have power over their partners. And a survivor might be required to turn over their paycheck, or an abuser may keep the survivor from earning any money at all. Both of these behaviors, by the way, are financial abuse. If an abuser holds the purse strings, one may wonder where they're going to get any money to stash in the first place. But there are ways that you can acquire cash. Some of these are a little unconventional, but there are ways. And the trick, of course, is making it safe to do, something only a survivor can assess. So the first thing is sell your stuff. Take books and media to a used bookstore, clothing to a thrift shop, or old jewelry to a metal exchange. Just be sure they pay in cash and not store credit. The other thing you can do is you can beg, borrow, and deal. Ask friends and loved ones for a loan or gift, or ask them for money in exchange for favors you'll do for them later, like, you'll watch their house while they're on vacation, watch their children, or mow their lawn. The other thing you can do is you can collect old debts. Whether you loaned your college roommate rent money once or paid your sister's car insurance for a year, ask them to pay you back. The other thing you can do is you can work in secret. Websites like TaskRabbit connect people who need help with odd jobs with workers willing to do them. Many can be done in a short period of time while you're doing other things, such as grocery shopping for someone on short-term disability or driving someone to the doctor. Just be sure to access the site or app on a device the abuser doesn't have access to, such as a work or library computer. This one's a little weird, but it's possible. Sell some of your body to science. Instead of donating blood, sell your blood plasma at a certified plasma donation center. Or you could participate in a medical or psychological study on a college campus. Many are quick and easy and pay in cash on the spot. Another thing you can do is you can set aside your change. Even if you can only manage to skim a few coins off each purchase you make, it's better than nothing. Every little bit helps, and it adds up. So what do you do with the money that you've gotten? Making money is one step, but keeping it out of an abuser's hands is the second step. Ask a trusted friend to hold on to the money to eliminate the risk of an abuser finding it. If that's not an option, get creative. If you don't have a safe person to stash the money with, then you want to choose something clever like mock books, which you can buy to hide cash in, or roll up the money and put it in a sock in a drawer and fold up in tin foil and place it far back in the freezer. It's like a treasure hunt. There are so many ways to hide it depending on your living arrangements and how intelligent your attacker is. Another option is to open a bank account in your name only. While you'll have to provide a physical address to open the account, you can set your billing address as a P.O. box or a friend's house, or you can enroll in paperless billing and have statements sent to an email box you have set up specifically for this purpose. Jake Lizarraga, writer for Canadian personal finance magazine Finance Fox, has a few more tips. He says, don't keep the physical bank card with you if possible, or don't use a card at all. Instead, provide your Social Security number to the teller to deposit whatever cash you have. He says, don't download any apps for the bank account, and if you must check your bank account online, do it on private browsing so they won't show should your abuser check your browsing history. Lastly, ask that your bank place a note on your account that says you are a domestic violence survivor, and if on the off chance your partner comes looking for information, to please not let them know you are a customer there. Not all banks will honor that, but better to have all your bases covered. There are many things you can do to stash cash in different places. Talk to an experienced domestic violence advocate in your area for ideas and help, including a safety plan for your escape. With 1 in 3 women experiencing domestic violence worldwide and 15 million children witnessing the violence every year, the question is not if you'll encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them? You could be the person who saves a life. Please do this. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. And those who suffer violence, they need to know that those who love them and those who don't even know them will step out and reach out to them to give them the courage to leave before it's too late. Please help us get these messages out. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button, the notification bell, and please share these messages with others, because you never know, just by doing so, you could save a life. If you're a victim of violence, listen to me. I want you to know that you are valued, you are loved, you're intelligent, and you are beautiful. God doesn't want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence in peace and tranquility. There is a way out. It's not your fault. Abuse is not love. If you're a victim of violence, please reach out to someone today. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, dial 911. And if you know of a child suffering violence, tell the authorities. In our next episode, we will ask the question, do you know where your money is? So until then, God bless you.